In today's presentation, we're going to cover 3 topics. All right? The first is we are who we choose to be. The second topic is going to be you wear your description of who you are like a name badge. And the third is every moment counts. If today were your last day on earth, the end, and you knew it, you could plan for it, today was your last day, where would you go? It's a rhetorical question, think about it. Where would you go? What would you do? Who would you see? But most importantly, what would you say? It's not uncommon for people to die at a young age. I mean, it happens all the time. Death does not discriminate. Death doesn't care if you're young or if you're older. Death doesn't care if you're black, if you're white. When your time is up, your time is up. By a show of hands, how many of you know someone who has died at a young age? Let's take a look at some other familiar faces that you all may know. M-Bone from Cali Swag District. All right, teach me how to Dougie. Y'all don't know how to Dougie? Anyone? If I knew how to Dougie, I'd do it right now, but I don't. All right. M-Bone, Monte Talbot died in a shooting. Gone too soon. All right, now please, somebody tell me who this is. Tupac Shakur, all right. Gunned down, 1996, Las Vegas Strip. Okay, again, no one was expecting this to happen, but again, another young person at the age of 25. All right, let's look at another one. All right, Aaliyah, singer, actress, songwriter. Ain't she fine? Yeah. Died at the age of 22. Now, Aaliyah, she was shooting her final video, her last video, and the plane was over the weight capacity. And as it was taking off, it crashed. And that was the end of her life. Now, the 3 people that I just mentioned happen to be African-American recording artists. But again, death does not discriminate. It does not care whether you're black, white, whether you're rich, whether you're poor. Let's look at a couple more. Who can tell me, pop quiz, how old Jesus was when he was crucified?
I think he was like 32. 33.
He was 33. Thank you. All right, close. Good. Thank you both for answering. He was 33. The age that I am right now, I'm 33 years old. Some of the most important work that was done in Jesus' life was in the last 3 years of when he was living. Let's look at another one. Right? Anne Frank, okay, died at the age of 15. Now, this young lady was 15 years old. She was given a diary on her 13th birthday. She would use this diary to write, to keep a journal that would later be published as a best-selling book that would give the world a view of what it was like to be a Jewish person during the Holocaust. She left a legacy behind. If today were your last day on earth, what would you leave behind? How would people know who you were and what you stood for? I have the answer. It's Facebook. I wish I could see your status updates right now. I wish I could see. If today was your last day on earth, right now, the message that you have on your status update is the last word that you would say to the people you love, to your family members, to your friends, to the world. That's deep. All right? Think about it. Whatever you have written on your status update, and I wish I could see it. If I could see what you had right now, that would be your last message to the world. People can see who you are from miles away. All right? When someone sees you, they think something. What do they think? Scholar, athlete, playboy, clown, whatever. Whatever people, when they see you, they think something. What is the first word that popped to your mind? Let's prove this theory. What's the first word that popped to your mind when you saw this picture of Charlie Sheen? What else? Raise your hand. I want to hear these. I want to hear the first word that popped in your head. Somebody said coke fiend. What did you say?
Yeah, coke fiend.
All right. What else? Drugs. All right. What else? One more. Winning. Okay. Maybe not the word I would have chosen, but nonetheless, okay. Some people do associate winning with Charlie Sheen. Let's test this theory one more time. All right. First word that popped into your mind. What else? Now y'all probably thinking luck being with Beyonce, but all right. Okay. So again, when people see you, they think something. All right, and it's up to you to display whatever it is you want people to say or think when they see you, okay? My father would always tell me, your reputation enters the room long before you do. And what that means is, when people hear your name or they know that you're coming or arriving, they think something, okay? What is it that people think? Let's test this a little bit more. Okay, all right. What does this symbol, or who does this symbol stand for? Obama, all right? What does this symbol stand for? Playboy. And the person associated with Playboy is who? Hugh Hefner, all right? All right, okay. And when you think, well, never mind. Let's not even. Let's go to the next one, all right? What does this stand for? Target. Now, this does not represent a particular person, but when you think about but when you see this symbol, again, this just goes to show, when you see something that you know of, it makes you, it jogs your memory. You think of something. You know this isn't Walmart. You know it's a store. You know the symbol. You are a brand, okay? So just as easy as when I showed you the image of Obama, you thought Obama, President of the United States. Or when I showed you Playboy, you thought of Hugh Hefner. When people see your face, they think something. What do they think? What do those people think? Right? You wear your description like a name badge. All right? What I want to do, let's take a couple of minutes to do a quick activity. On the far end rows, there are name badges. Hand those down. Each person take one. Let's take 3 minutes. I want you to write the word that you feel best describes you and put it on. Let's take 3 minutes. All right, now before I came, as I was preparing this presentation for you all, Mr. Hicks, Coach Hicks, was telling me about the group of people that I'll be speaking to today. So in my mind, I went ahead and tried to think of some words that young men of today would use or should use to describe themselves. So let's see how close I was when thinking about the group of young men that I'm presenting to today. All right? All right, let's go down the list. Okay, if you use the word intelligent to describe you, raise your hand. All right, very good. Talented. How many of you use, hands up, if you use the word talented? Raise them high. Own it. Be proud of it. All right, hands down. Who used the word ambitious? Anyone? Very good. Please raise your hand twice. All right. All right, hands down. Who used the word confident? All right. Okay, hands down. Who used the word trustworthy? Please let it be some trustworthy people in here. Thank you. Hands down. Helpful. Did anyone call themselves helpful? Very good. Very good. Kind. Was there anyone? No one's kind. Okay. All right. Unique. There's got to be some people that are unique. All right. Okay. Hands down. And leaders. Anyone said leader or leadership? Okay. Very good. Now, and again, going back to unique. All right. Now, all of us, any of us could have put the word unique down to describe us. Out of the, I believe it's 6.8 billion people in the world. There's no one like you. You are the only person who is like you in the entire world. So everyone could have used the word unique to describe themselves. All right, and smart. Who used the word smart? Intelligent, smart, very good. All right, now, I noticed that there were some hands that weren't raised. Let's share some of these other things, all right? Come on, it takes courage to share. I appreciate the people who have participated. Who would like to share one of the words that you use to describe yourself? Baller. As in basketball or just life or what? Basketball, okay. What's another word? Someone else share some words. Gifted. Very good. All right. Anyone else? So baller. I need to add that to my list. Gifted. I need to add that to the list. What else? Any other words that I need to add to my list that describes the young men of today? I'm going to start looking at y'all. Funny. Okay. All right. Any comedians?
I didn't know how to spell it, but I put immaculate.
Immaculate. All right. So. Hey, you gotta own it. That's you, perfect. That's you. Yeah. Immaculate. It means perfect. It means similar to perfect. All right. Similar to arrogant. Huh? All right. Any more? One more. Anybody? Let me look. Let me see. Chill. All right. Chill. All right. That's good. We need more chill people in the world. Here we go. Now the first type of person that I want to talk to you about that you all will encounter in your life are the naysayers, all right? The naysayers are the haters, okay? Naysayers are people, no matter what you're doing, no matter how well you're doing, those are the type of people that are that are not gonna support you. Those are the people that say that you can't do something. Those are the people that are gonna laugh at you. Now, when you all were filling these out, these name badges out, and as you put it on, some naysayers, somebody in here that's a naysayer, laughed at the word that you put on you to describe yourself, all right? Those are the people that you want to get away from, all right? Naysayers, haters, people that laugh when you try to describe to the world or send your message out. Those are the people that are going to try to knock you, all right? Naysayers. Supporters. The supporter is someone who, when you wrote the word down that describes you and you put it on, the supporter is someone who looked at you and said, well, that's probably not the word that I would have used to describe him, but, you know, I'm not going to knock it. If that's him, that's cool. You know, I support them, all right? Supporters are people that do just that. They support you in whatever that you're trying to accomplish. Now, the believers are the people who, when you put, when I told you what this activity was, and you started writing your word, the believers are the people who didn't even have to see what word you were going to use, they already knew. Those are the type of people that support you no matter what is going on, all right? The believers, okay, this is another good example. As you all are preparing for college, as you're filling out applications, you are going to go to people with your dreams and share your vision of what you want to do with your life. You're going to say, hey, I'm going to apply to Virginia State. I'm going to apply to Hampton. I'm thinking about going out of state. I may apply to FAMU or Florida State. All right? The naysayer is going to say, whatever, and laugh. The supporter is going to say, that's cool. Good luck. The believer is going to say, man, when are you going to get your application checked? Who are you asking to get your letters of recommendation? You know, I'm thinking about getting Dr. such and such, Professor such and such, teacher such and such. Why don't we go together? The believers are the people that support you and know that what you're talking about is real. And the believers, the first person that has to believe it before anyone else is who? Is yourself. Because if you don't believe it, if you're not selling it, then no one's going to buy it. We are who we choose to be. Right? You all have decided what word you felt like best describes you, or in a crunch, you pick one of the words that describes you. Okay? Own it. I want you to keep this up for the rest of the day. All right? When you take this sticker off, All right? If that is truly the word that describes you, if that's truly who you want to be, it should be oozing from your pores every day. People should look at you and say, man, he's awesome, or he's funny, or he's a baller. You shouldn't have to tell anyone what you want to do or be. People should be able to see you and know that that's who you are. Final thing that I would like to leave with you all is a poem that whenever things are getting rough within my life, or whenever I'm at like a difficult point, I always say these words and just kind of encourage myself. And it's a poem entitled, "The Man Who Thinks He Can." And the poem goes, if you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you've lost. For out of this world we find success begins in a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You've got to think how to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battle does not always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. Thank you all. You've been great.